Good morning. Today is December 28th, 2022. I can sit again. Thank God. It's been 10 days since I could do this, and I'm doing it actually for the condition pain free. So we'll see if it's run its course. From past experience, it might not have. It could be a lull in between flare ups. We're hoping that we're done with it for the year at least. Okay. So continuing with my countdown, we're still, for some reason, in England, or the UK, might be a better way to put it, with the Liz Truss phenomena, disaster, um, S show. Originally, I was going to call this the year of the 3 p.m.s. But actually, that almost doesn't do it justice because it would actually be more realistic the year of the 3 p.m.s in 3 months. But even that wouldn't do it justice because the focus should be on the character that gave me so many laugh out loud moments for a politician, for a political project that I've ever had in my entire life. And I follow politics. I live, obviously, in politics affects everyone, right? But there was something unique. There was something very scary. Scary. It wasn't scary as much as it was. Well, if you're living in England, or the UK, it absolutely was scary. I mean, could you imagine? I have never seen a politician and a party and a government trash an economy so significantly in a matter of a week. That's all it took. It was a week of what? Every day I would check out my phone and no, they did this. They really did this. For me, that mini budget and how it destroyed the economy and crashed the pound and made everyone poor, not just for the current people living, but for their kids and grandkids. Oh my God, what she did in 1 week, in one day, if you think about it, was phenomenal. To me, I've never ever seen anything like it. I remember talking to people and they were like, why are you following it? Because it is something that you just don't see. I firmly believe people get into politics for the right reasons. Meaning, even if I don't agree with your party platform, I think that you think that these policies that you're going to enact will benefit the populace, will benefit the country, and you're doing it with good intentions. There was nothing about Liz Truss that has anything to do with any of that. She was to me, she was a byproduct of this madness that they got into in 16, this Brexit phenomenon. It's like, let's vote for Project Fear, which is what they did, and let's see what happens. And again, except for Johnson, he was not necessarily a true believer. He certainly staked his claim on the Brexit. So, yes, he became a true believer, but I don't believe he actually really believed in the concept of Brexit per se. But his party kind of did, and Nigel Farage was leading their party. I mean, okay, Nigel Farage. I mean, if you know anything about British politics, you would know who this Nigel Farage character is. And anything that he says, how could you? I cannot believe he's never been elected, by the way, for any post that he's ran for in England other than for when they were part of the EU. He was a delegate for the EU Parliament. Go figure. So I guess he used that to parlay into I know what's going on, which he really didn't. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, he just wanted to. He believes in the evil EU and convinced 42% of the population, that it was a good thing and it's okay. Like, I mean, I really hoped that they could make it work. They had a chance with May that they know we want Johnson. Okay, and he won a major majority based on trash the economy, get Brexit done. It might as well have been this trash the economy, which Liz Truss inherited his party, his planks, his policies, whatever. I mean, what I saw in Johnson, the year of the 3 PMs, what I saw in Johnson was a man who literally just wanted the job. He just wanted to be prime minister, which is okay. Like, yeah, you are in charge of said country, so you got your position, all that. Now do something with it that isn't going to ruin your country. Do something productive. I don't know, get inflation under control. I don't know. How about your citizens? Anyway, when the people finally saw, the party basically saw that he wasn't up to snuff, and that it was more ego than policy for him, they got rid of him. And for some reason, I could just imagine Liz going, "These guys are idiots, right? Like, they voted for Brexit. We're trashing the economy, and we're still holding faith and strong to our position. So let's give them the trashing that they want." I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing that I could figure. She didn't even bring up the stupid mini budget to the cabinet. She and Kwasi got together after they couldn't wait for the Queen's funeral to finally end. So 10 days later, and I think it was the next day, if not 2 days later, they must have got to, okay, the Queen is dead. She's buried. How are we going to trash the economy? Go for it. And apparently they didn't tell the cabinet and they trashed the economy. That's why she holds a special reverence for me on this list. In the sense of, as you can see, I'm still smiling about it. It's like, I just never seen anything like it. In all the, my 58 years on this earth, I probably was politically aware since 12, 13, got the bearing. So basically, 40 years of my life, and I've just never seen not just a person trashing an economy, a party trashing an economy, and a people going for it. Now they seem to be getting some buyer's remorse. Took them long enough. I mean, what is it? 16, now we're in 22. 6 years later, they're like, you know what? Maybe leaving the EU and listening to these idiots might have not been in my best interest. Really? Like, you went from a seat at the table and a good economy. Needed work, sure. Every economy needs to grow. But I don't know, like, for me, the phenomena that was Liz Truss, and if you think about it, she literally had like a month because of the Queen's death, was a 10-day period of no work to be done. I still, by the way, wonder, it's a joke, but the last thing that the Queen saw in her official role as head of state was to introduce Liz Truss to the world. 2 days later, she died. Did she kill the Queen? No. But does it look like she did? If you have my sense of humor, it does. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. I can sit again, which is great. It's been a bit since I could do this, and it feels great. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch. One more international, 2 personal. We'll get into that over the next couple of days, or 3 days. And we will talk to you guys later. Have yourself a good rest of the day.